Hello, your Emperor here on a live stream. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not sorry actually. But as you probably have noticed in the little corner where it tells you how many subscribers, I have officially passed 100. Um, I actually have more people than can probably fit in my place that I live. Cool. Then I thought I'd do a little celebration stream for it. Allie said she'd come. So that's a search D. Asked a few other people. We'll see what happens on those fronts. Oh. But other than that, yep, I am doing a little live stream for today. So, how is the chat been doing? I don't think there was anyone in the chat yet, but oh well. What can I expect? Andy is going on about autism. We got what's his face? Sinatra apparently got taken down. We got tinfoil hat time with Cog going on. So yeah, a lot of other streams going on that I didn't realize were going to be going on. Oh, and then just to top it all off, we got Jason doing a gaming stream with Oblivion. So yeah, a lot of other streams going. But hey, Malevolent Rider, how you doing? How you doing? Fright Supremacy. Yes, all hail Blue Whale thing. Huh. Well. Yeah. Oh, Politipod is also streaming, of course. So I apparently chose the worst possible time to start a live stream. But we are doing it. And don't mind the music. My mom is playing music in the background here. But well, you know what? We'll have fun anyways. So, anyways, what's been going on this week that's been interesting? Lots of things. Let's see, just looking through my Twitter. And yeah. So hopefully Allie or someone joins soon. Otherwise we will be without anyone for a bit, and that doesn't always go well. So gee, she plays that crap loud. Sounds like she's playing country right now. Let's see. I guess if this stream goes down for copyright, we know why. But anyways, let's see. No, that's not what I need. Let's currently looking through the twits, seeing if anything interesting happened. Let's see. Look it through my Twitter. Oh, and apparently, anyone know what happened to Sinatra's stream? Because it seems like he got taken down for some reason. Well, that's a sucky thing. Let's see. I remember Sinatra posted something about it. Let's see. Got it right here. Let's see. We says he was violating community guidelines. Describe which. Let's see. So apparently his stream was flagged for review, which was involving gun control. Well, that sucks. Actually, I do feel bad for the guy. I'm sarcastic there. But anyways, other than that, what else? So apparently, Baked Alaska's been banned from streaming for a while. Okay, that's something I didn't know. Huh. I am literally just looking through my Twitter account. But yeah, so, geez, not a lot going on. Well, I guess, yesterday I went into a tiny thing because, I had a bigger thing planned for what I wanted to talk about, but it turned out it was once again to be something that's going to take a little more time and effort than I originally thought. So that idea was delayed to next week. In case you are wondering, what I am planning on doing is doing a little comparison type video with the whole Crowd and T situation and the whole situation with Toon Critic. which I thought was an interesting thing to talk about. So that's what I was planning on doing next week. Huh. But yeah, so cause like, oh, Cog is done. Hmm. Well, go bully Cog and tell him to get on. Or actually, don't do that. Don't do what I say there. Hmm. Huh. Oh yeah, he was talking about downloadable medicine. Interesting. But yeah. So, anyways, back to the whole tune versus prot thing. Yeah, the things that I saw similar were mainly the community's handling and how, in some ways, it seems like there may have been a way to at least stop or whatever, like prevent it from getting as bad as it did before it got to that point. But I guess I'm not going to spoil everything until we actually get to do that video next week, which I'm actually kind of excited for. Huh. No. I'm not going to harass them into getting on here. So, guess we are waiting for either someone to jump on that I've sent the link to or someone to say they're willing to jump on. So, yeah, every time I'm looking down, I'm looking at my phone, just to be clear. Hmm. You know what? I recently reinstalled the Tumblr thing. Sounds like the kitty, the cat we got. Yeah, we got a cat now, and he's not always the most well-behaved thing in the world. Hmm. Let's see. Who should we else should we try and get on here? And there my mom goes again. Um. Anyways, I'm guessing I'm waiting on someone to jump in. Otherwise, this is going to be a strange, a little less than active stream, I guess. Downloadable medicine. That's an interesting concept. Yep, my cat is definitely being a naughty kitty. Let's see. And I only have one person like watching the stream. Otherwise, I would say let's do a Q&A thing while we wait. Let's see. Let's find my thing. Let's find my thing. Yep. Let's see. Why do I have it on top chat? I don't trust YouTube to determine what is and isn't spam. But anyways, no, let's see, let's tweet, no, um, let's see, just tweet out a link for people to come watch. Stream. Let's see. Okay, so I've tweeted out a link. Let's hope it works because sometimes Twitter is fickle when I try to post stuff. Are you freaking kidding me? Okay, I think we're gonna have to try that again. Frickin' bastards. Let's see. Let's copy. Let's see, does it do it this time? What? Okay, Twitter's just being a piece of shit. Alright, I'll just post it in some of these. See, there should be at least some people who take the bait. No, it's not even telling me if anyone's watching. Wonderful, YouTube. So you're just gonna post this link in a few things. Posting the link in a few chats. So I have some people to talk to over in this thing while there's whatever. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, it's gonna take me a bit because I'm slow. Let's see. Yeah, this is taking me a bit, and okay, Twitter is not helping. Let's see. Okay. Chilies. Uh, let's see. Almost done with this task, which is taking longer than it probably should, but oh well. We'll get it. Let's spread this link around to the various discords that I think might help like get a thing started, you know. Okay, I think I got it in every place that I need to get it. And yeah. Let's see. Oh, I seem to have tweeted that out twice, so let's delete one of them. Okay, well now I've got it in as many places that I feel would help. But still don't have much, so let's see. How shall we keep ourselves entertained? Hmm. See. Huh. Well, anyways, let's put my phone down and hope we can do something for a bit. Is there? Hmm. You know what? Let's try something while we wait. We are going to have fun with a little bit of art. Because I have sort of something in mind to do for the thumbnail, and I guess while we wait for someone to jump in, maybe we will make that thumbnail live. That'll give me something to talk about. And maybe I can actually explain my thought process why I decided to do this sort of video. Hmm. Let's see. So we're gonna open Photo Editor. Oh, let's hope no one saw that. Meanwhile, let's go here and since Photoshop always takes a bit to get on the screen. Let's see. I just realized you probably see more of my neck than you do of my face. Let's fix that a little. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna give myself some arthritis through the thing that really doesn't cause arthritis, but yeah, whatever. Let's see, so we're gonna screen share. Well, I guess we're supposed to do what it's supposed to. So I guess we're waiting a bit. But in the meantime, let's get what we are looking for. So first things first, we're gonna need to find a good old fashioned profile of Kraut. Either his Twitter, YouTube would do, because I am on the YouTube. That one. Hmm. Oh, and there's our thing. Let's go a little ways down till we find Kraut. Huh. Oh, and Lords of the Night is going to go live soon. Beautiful. Actually, I haven't watched their things in a while. Kind of fell out of rhythm. Let's see, where is it? Okay, we have found Kraut's channel. This is actually probably going to be the easy part. So anyways, since it's actually prepared, let's screen share the bastard. Let's open screen share that. Now you should see my Photoshop window. As you see, I got it in expert mode. Not that it's the fact that I'm a complete expert, but this like helps me like it gives me the most tools and it helps me make things as good as I need them to be. Let's also open a new file. So open. No, we want a blank file. And yeah, that'll work. Okay, then we're gonna want to zoom in so it's covering the thing. There we go. We got that. Let's see. We got crowded. Oh, so the guy actually uncensored all his videos. Interesting. Really interesting. But anyways, let's take this. We are going to copy the image of his profile pic. And let's see what we get if we hit the paste. Otherwise, we're going to have to actually save his image and whatnot. So paste. Oh yeah, that worked a little too well. So what we're gonna need to do is we're gonna need to take this and shrink it a little. God damn, I found a big picture. But also, who is this supposed to be? Let's see. Now we got it like this. Let's push it. We're gonna stretch. And we are going to squeeze the fucker. Next, we are going to, where is it? We're gonna use apply the transformation. We're gonna take it. We are gonna copy this background color because I want it as uniform as possible for right now. And then we are going to fill. First, we're gonna want to merge down. And then there we go. Now, you know what? No. Let's redo. Undo. Okay, now we're gonna go back to this. Although, frickin' A. You know what? It's times like this when you realize, let's zoom out. That'll probably help a little. There we go. Because I probably don't need his whole avatar thing. Just this. Apply. For now. We're gonna go back to this tool. I don't want his book visible. Oh, and just to make something clear, I'm not in any way saying Crowd is equal to Toon Critic. I would say someone who is found to be a pedophile to be considerably worse than the guy that ran a doxing server. Only slightly, but yeah. But now comes the interesting part, because now we gotta find a good picture of Toon. Luckily, they invented Google. Hmm. I think it was spelled with a K. Toon Critic. There we go. All right, now we're gonna find and download a picture of Toon Critic to use. I think for all intents and purposes, this will work for what I am going for. Okay, let's go to images actually first. Oh. Let's see. One moment. Let's change how we're presenting this to one moment. Let me make. We're gonna share the entire screen. That way you can actually see my entire process rather just the parts I want you to see. Oh, and there we go. We got this infinity hangout thing. Okay. But anyways, let's go back to looking at Google.
Hello.
Hello, do you hear me okay?
Hey, how are you?
Good.
Congratulations on 100 subs.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
As you, well, wondering is I am working on the thumbnail live for my next video.
Very nice.
And I already went through half.
Where's my better half?
What?
What did you just say? You're like roboting, so I can only get every third word.
Oh, freaking. Do I sound any better?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. Good deal. But anyways, this is what I got so far. I'm doing something somewhat related to crowd again. Although I don't think I've made a full video like talk about the crowd thing, so it's not like I'm obsessive about it.
Ah.
And yes, I am looking at pictures of ponies because that is relevant to what I'm doing.
Very nice.
Can you hear me? But anyways, how have you been?
Pretty good. How about you? Hanging in there?
I'm doing okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's just choose the most sane image. How about? We're gonna be, because if I go too far, apparently we get horse ass. And we get this. So let's just stop while we have the chance.
Opal was drawing these guys.
Really? Well, that wouldn't surprise me. Oh yeah. First, before we do anything, we gotta merge all the layers. Do you do much with Ellie, or do you do anything with Photoshop often, or?
No, that would be Seeps.
Hmm. But anyways, we're gonna save the image. Yeah, I figured I'd do this now, otherwise this thumbnail's never gonna get done.
Mm.
In case you're wondering, I am kind of comparing this whole cult situation with a situation that happened with the Brony community, apparently with this guy here turning out to be a pedophile.
Oh.
Just to be perfectly clear, I am not in any way saying the two things are equal.
Gotcha.
There's just some similarities, but oh yeah, oh yeah, that's alright. I forgot how I did some of it. Okay, now okay, we're gonna have to zoom out a bit again. All right, then. Anyway, so
How am I?
no, what have you been up to?
You're doing that robot-y thing again. I am good. I am at work. But everybody's asleep.
Cool. Maybe.
Yeah.
One moment. Do I sound any better?
Yes, much.
Okay. Sorry, I got a Blue Yeti and sometimes it's fickle.
Ah.
But let's in there. A little pixelated. I think people will manage. I found out that if I go after certain bronies, I actually do pretty well.
Really?
Yes, currently my most viewed video is actually me going after a brony.
My sister dated a brony.
Really?
He's like really big too, like bulky and like manly looking.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, it had nothing to do with being a brony. It's just that I went after this person who is a fan of My Little Pony, and that is currently my most viewed video. And funny enough, the one video that's my most viewed video of this, she doing my initial video on this brony. I never knew that going after bronies was going to be a prosperous field.
I guess
Otherwise, I
people
would
don't
scrap.
like.
Well, to be fair, this one I kind of did make advantage of some drama that was going on.
There you go.
And the other one, I think I also made advantage of drama, although that time might have been unintentional on my part.
Ugh. You definitely just roboted like through that whole sentence.
Oh, great. Rough. Do you think I should, like, here's the thing, then I go what you call it, presenting and stuff. Let's just do it. So, one moment, I will be back. You entertain the chat.
Okay, I'm gonna invite Jason. Oh, too late, you're gone. Here, Jason, have a link. It's in your DMs. I'm not very entertaining on my own, so there's that. God, I guess I should probably find Pussy Farts and just read that would be perhaps the best idea. Oh, I still have pictures of... I told Seeps earlier that I think people should find a Jack Kevorkian, and I still have pictures of him up. Ah, you're back. Awesome.
Better?
There was a gap
Yeah.
between pussy farts and joining the thing. What?
Wait, what?
Oh, Jason, you're echoing.
Okay.
I said I would read pussy farts because I was like, oh crap, I'm not really good at entertaining people by myself. But
Well, when I say entertain people, I mean like give them a little boob jickle.
I can. I'm wearing a t-shirt. It's a crew neck, but it's a Smurf
You
shirt.
still do it. You
says-
just gotta do.
It says he smurfs me. He smurfs me not. And if I guess if anybody smurfs me, then they'll come. Hang on. Which one is what?
Jeez, I'm gone for a few.
Both.
Jeez, I've gone for however long, and you're already on the mode of reading poetry.
Yeah, well,
I needed something to fill the gap. You just were like, bye, boop. And I was like, oh, it wasn't like there was like anything I could talk about. It was just gone. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to start inviting people while you leave.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't have much luck getting people in today.
what are you using there?
Photoshop.
Oh,
Yeah, I am working on my thumbnail for my next video,
okay. Are you trying to call
which
Crowder
involves
Brony?
both. No. I'm comparing the whole crowd situation to a situation in the brony community where it as a pedophile. Just to be clear, I am not saying in any way these scenarios are equal.
I love it. You know
somehow think the
about
guy
the
who...
brony community. It cracks me
Well,
up.
I watch a few brony communities. Thank you very much. Wait. Okay.
It's just cool. Like like everybody's got their shtick, like Suit Yourself is like anti-Muslim hardcore, and Undoomed is like really into feminists, and Rory's really into feminists, and ranting Monkey is like into calling out like hypocrisy and like idiots. A lot of his stuff. Some of he does feminism. I write Bears into just like doing a bunch of random shit, and you're like that dude. You're the brony dude. You're into bronies.
To be fair, I go after whoever I want. It's just that at the moment, this guy like, and it's not like I'm focusing specifically on him. I'm more focusing on like how his friends and stuff handled it, because apparently they had him a difficult time cutting ties with someone who was a pedophile.
Yeah. Steve says it looks like an older.
Actually, this like is 2017 Seeps.
Oh my God, homos.
Olius.
They are. They're being super homo. Vulcan hitting 100 is up. That's what.
That's right.
Up with you. Double click.
Yeah. Took me about a year or so, but I got there. But anyway, so we're gonna just merge all the layers. And then deselect. I think it's a little too blurry for my liking.
Ah, look at that.
I'm magical.
You are magical.
Wow.
The magic of Photoshop always amazes me.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah. I'm like constantly impressed, especially when it's somebody talented and not somebody just photoshopping dicks into noses and shit.
With you if you want. And then
Ugh. Ugh. I give
now
you
we
a
have some
compliment
real.
and now you have like a
What?
problem.
What?
You.
Oh, so it's
Your
okay when
shit.
Steve does it?
It's not okay when he does it. In fact,
Okay.
most of the time he sends them to me and I go, ew, and I'm on a hangout with him and he laughs his ass off. It's
Yeah,
not
that sounds
funny.
like Steve's. Let's see. What color shall we play with?
It's
'Cause we're playing
shocking
with.
and disgusting. And I recently found out like that fat black women have gigantic nipples that could be used for eyes.
Huh.
Let's see.
So gross.
Yeah, I can literally just hours at times.
You can just what?
Let's play with a spectrum.
Oh. The autism spectrum?
Apparently,
Whoa.
our good old friend at Andy is playing with it.
And
Do
he's
you ever
playing with the
watch the?
autism spectrum? Or the gender
Yeah,
spectrum?
apparently has someone who deal on his show now. But it's like calling living with autism. So I went into the chat and made the joke. So is Andy's girlfriend coming in?
Aww. Womp womp. Did he ban you also? He probably blocked you. All of them block you. I don't know why. You're like the nicest person. I'm such a bitch on Twitter and like people just keep coming back for
Who blocked
more.
you?
I said, did he block you? You get blocked by everybody. Like you'll make one joke and everyone blocks you.
Oh no, that was in his chat. And I don't think Andy has actually noticed me.
He's kind of an asshole.
In the good way.
I've
It's
noticed.
the best. Yeah.
I don't know. I never really watched. I never really watched Worski so much, but like, I don't know. He just seems like an asshole.
I think he's. I don't know. Like I have not much of an issue with him at the moment, but it's not like he doesn't say he's an asshole.
Yeah.
You know, you can never trust the people who say they're not an asshole because more than likely they are.
Yeah, I mean, it'd just be nice if like he owned it, you know? Like,
And he does. He does own the fact that he's an asshole.
Well, that's good.
no, he gets a bug up his ass. Like anytime anybody criticizes him, he's like, "Oh, I'm Worski. Oh." And it's like, shut up! Like no one knows you, bro, dude. Like you're just a bro. Like just go be a bro with your bro friends. It's fine. Just calm down. Everybody's an asshole at some point. Really? All over Twitter. That's the only thing I've ever like seen of him is just all over Twitter. somebody will be like, I don't agree with the things that that Worski's doing. He fucking flips all the time. He's just like, fight me, bro, fight me, get on blood sports in this, and I'm just like,
yeah, I get that. I mean, I
like,
admit the name is kind of cringy.
I mean, it's like everything, and then he'll try to like defend himself, and he'll be like, all I'm doing is like defending my. It's just they're all just a bunch of bros, which is cool if that's what they're gonna be, but like. See, the difference between Andy and Tonka is like Tonka's not going to be apologetic about it. He's like, this is what I do.
Right.
Yeah.
And like, I can respect that. Andy's like, I don't start stuff just to start it. That's not what happens. But like, if you're going to come at me, then I'm going to come back at you. And it's like, okay, but
to be fair,
you literally just started it.
Apparently,
out of nowhere.
People are going at him for a month before he actually chose to respond.
Own your assholishness. It'll be a lot easier for you.
I remember on a stream that he was up front with the fact that he's
I'm just fucking sick of on Laura Loomer's stream.
Like he had a stream with Laura Loomer on it, and apparently he was up front with the fact that he was an asshole before asking her how in any way is she a decent human being.
That's what I mean. Like he'll like morality police other people, but like not himself. And then he'll stand there and he'll be like, "Yeah, I'm an asshole." That's not owning you're being an asshole. That's just saying you're an asshole to get people off your back. That's not how you own being an asshole. I'm sorry. And like as far as from what I've seen, he's just like constantly railing on people for the same hypocritical bullshit like that everybody does. And he's like one of those like, my friends don't like you, so I'm not gonna like you type people. Which
not
again,
really.
Is cool.
Because he's
I mean, that's what I've seen on Twitter, and like he just like backs
if I
up
can
like
be
that.
Clear, he's not.
So
He's
I mean, whatever
of,
he says on stream, and this is the thing, like if that's what he says on stream, that oh, he likes this or he likes that or whatever, and then he's on Twitter railing against all these people and like backing up his friends and being like this, that, and the other, then he's a bullshitter. So on top of being an asshole, he's a bullshitter. I don't watch his shit. I never found him to be like particularly interesting, but from what it sounds like to me, it's just that he wants to be a tough guy, and that's cool. Just fucking own it, man. Like, who cares? If you want to be an internet tough guy, you want to be a keyboard warrior and be all over your Twitter, because like I get like literally like 1 billion Andy Worski retweets a day, and I'm just like, this shit is so fucking stupid. And then like, and then like,
you should have saw him on the Kumite yesterday when his girlfriend went on. That was some of the funniest stuff in a long time.
I mean, I don't know. I don't have any interest in it. But like I said, I mean, he just needs to just own it. Like, if you want to be an asshole, then be an asshole. It's fine. Nobody's going to care. It's the same thing as, like, I tell people I'm a bitch all the time. Like, if you say something stupid, I'm probably going to capitalize on it. Like, it happens. But I'll be the same on my Twitter as I am in a stream. I'm not going to be, like, trying to calm somebody down on Twitter or on live stream because I don't care to. And I'm not, like, so I'm not going to be sitting on a live stream and be like, yeah, no, they're kind of cool or whatever. And then be on Twitter like, bro, you totally fucked up with my shit in this. It's like, okay. Like, so that basically what that tells me is that, like, you're okay saying things when you type them, but you're not okay saying them when you're, like, talking. But I don't know. That's just what I'm hearing, like, you defending him on a stream versus what I'm seeing on all these retweets and shit. And it's just stupid. It just looks like stupid bro shit that just, like, good for you. I'm glad you're a bro, but you should just own being a bro. Like, nobody would care if you just own being a bro. Like, everybody likes Sinatra. He's the biggest bro of everybody. Like,
that's true. Sinatra is really nice.
I love Sinatra.
Yeah.
Okay, check this out.
Yeah, but I don't have major issue with Andy, but a tough guy. Did you see he came out with "I Think I'm Real"?
I don't know who that is really. I've heard the name, but I don't know who that is.
With broomsticks.
When the school shooter decides to shoot up the school and recognizes the emo kid that wanted to kill himself. Why are you running?
You always got to be nice to the weird kids, you know, so that they tell you to wear red so that you don't get shot.
Yeah.
Okay,
What?
Would you walk into the teacher's lounge without knocking?
There's like...
Nope.
Picture of my girlfriend's vagina?
No, we're not clicking that.
I'm not sure. It's just like there were some clips like game things on the Kumite the other day.
That's funny.
Yeah,
I made that point about sex bots on one of Omegan's videos because like I don't remember what it was about, but I said the only comment I made was "so sex bots?" ?
Yes, women are crazy, but unless you want to go back to fucking your hand, you have to deal with us. Signed, females. Very next picture is a sex bot.
Okay, so right now I'm trying to figure out a title for the video to like put on the thumbnail.
I don't know, sir.
I don't know. A lot of people don't like Sinatra. Apparently, William says.
Yeah, Will doesn't like anybody though.
But did you get down today?
What?
Apparently, Sinatra's stream got taken down.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. He posted that.
I did not know that.
Huh.
It happens. The thing that sucks though is like Suit Yourself channel. His main channel got terminated, and he had privated like everything because he was freaking out. He's like, I don't want my channel to get terminated, so I'm just gonna private it. I have 3 months, and then I'll be able to start again, and like I'll just post to my other channel. And they still terminated his channel, which was really shit.
Yeah, I imagine it would be. All because he made that one video pointing out that one person was scamming people, if I remember correctly.
What one person?
The person who was like doing that GoFundMe because apparently his needed a heart transplant and they wouldn't.
And then he got flagged for re-uploading it, but uploading a YouTube-friendly version of it, where he changed a lot of the words. And then he got flagged for hate speech because he disagreed with gender pronouns or something. And then this last one, he thinks he got flagged for a thumbnail.
Huh.
So, but that video was
well, great. Then I have to be really careful with my thumbnail here because if I say something wrong, I might get flagged.
But it really sucks. I mean, he's going through a lot of stuff, and he's a really good guy. I think people who flag things, I mean, they don't realize the amount of work. Like, it's fine that you disagree with something, but that doesn't mean you need to. I think it's stupid. Just at least recognize that the guy worked really hard. Be like, I don't like this, but okay, you worked hard on it. It's like, I don't flag everyone who says that, you know, cisgendered heterosexuals should all die, like, which, by the way, is definitely flaggable and definitely something that should not be on, but something that we're okay with because it's okay to say about heterosexual people. It's just It's ridiculous. Just recognize that somebody did a lot of work and put a lot of work into their channel, and that
Absolutely.
they made that part of their life, and be respectful of that, you know. And then that these are the same people flagging this stuff that are, you know, be respectful of me. Everybody deserves respect. Everybody is owed respect. It's like, I don't owe you anything, but if you do something worthy of respect, I'll respect it.
Right.
But here you are sitting here. Everybody should respect everybody, and you're taking away a man's income, which he's been very open about. So
Yeah.
he's been open about his biracial status. He's been open about his disability, and it's like, this is the person you want to go after? He's one of you. He's just one of them with the wrong opinion, I guess.
I forgot that it spelled similar.
Jacob's in the chat.
What up, Jacob?
Hey, Jacob.
Thought you were watching your boys over there. They done? I'll save this for you, Harley.
Save what? I can't see. I'm on mobile and I'm trying to pay attention to chat because every time I don't pay attention to chat, Will gets pissy, and then Nazi. That's funny. I like that. And then I can't see the Hangouts and also the
you're
YouTube
good.
window at the same time. So.
Oh my God, I got a subscriber. What's Tom Azun just subscribed? Thank you, Tom Azun. I believe that brings me up to 1,010. Let me see.
Hey, there you go. Way to poop all over this 100 sub stream though. You.
I wasn't pooping on nothing. I helped him.
Just teasing. So Vulcan, are we streaming tomorrow also?
Yeah.
Oh my God. People are
Maybe.
getting bored of us. Maybe. What?
Us.
I mean, I think they're already bored of us, but they come just because they feel bad, which is cool.
Well, I don't know how many people get bored of. Get your butt in here.
Oh, Shaggy here?
Hey, Chagrin. What up, girl? Aw.
She's so sweet. I adore her.
A lot of people do. What are you moaning for? Okay.
I feel like my phone kind of deletes tweets or deletes text sometimes.
Really?
Yeah. Because I'm like missing texts, which is weird.
Let's see. I think that's about center. All right. So let's merge everything down again.
Damn, girl, are you a newspaper? Why? Because there's a new issue with you every fucking day.
Who was humming?
I was humming for a second there.
Oh.
Allie was moaning. But anyway, that looks like a decent thumbnail. What do you think?
Oh, let me take a look. It's really pixelated on my end, but I mean, it's a good concept.
Yeah.
Look who's here.
Hello.
Hi, Chagrin.
Hey, Shaggy.
Hey, congrats, Emperor! 100 subs! Woohoo!
Okay.
I love how like he's just really chill
Just
about it. He's
blasé.
like, it's okay. I was like bouncing around like, and you know, and everything. So it's funny. he takes everything in stride, real chill. Nice.
I'm gonna have to join on my phone just because
Because the robot.
Yeah.
Yeah, the robot issue is real.
Ugh.
That's why Terminator existed, right?
Maybe.
Right.
So one moment. That's
Aw, my woman said
That
congrats.
woman is, she's so sweet. I love her.
yeah.
Well, thank you, Maddie. I'm sure Volcan thanks you.
He's gotta come back in for a second. Jacob.
Stop
He's so
with these
chill, his
Nazi
whisper book.
memes.
You know what I watched today? I watched that movie on the wave. The thought experiment that class did in the 60s in California.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty creepy stuff. I mean, I've seen the other classroom experiment where they did the little children and they did a racism experiment with children who had blue eyes were inferior to all the other kids.
Right.
I've seen that, and that's pretty shaky, just watching that. But watching the teenagers just go invest in the fascism was really scary. Like how quickly they adapt to it.
Yeah.
And just listening to them talk about, even as 40 years later, as mature adults, talking about how much it made them want to belong was just creepy.
Yeah. Yeah, I bet it would. Do I sound better now?
Yeah. You do.
Yes.
Okay, good deal. All right, so I don't think I need to do anything else with, and I'm not going to ask Steve to help because he might put a penis in it.
Mm-hmm. He will.
He will definitely hide a penis. That's why he can't be a tattoo artist, because in every little bit of his work, he would put a little dick.
Now, who is this again?
Celestial
Parsnip.
Oh, okay. Snip. That guy's got some crazy talent too, though. Like.
Too bad he just uses it for singing songs about asses.
He's
been working on his anus for so long.
Is it his magnum anus?
Well, he has to have it ready for you when you
That's
guys
actually
live
what
together.
I've been calling it.
I should not laugh at that so hard. That's terrible. But I am.
It's probably one of his more disgusting ones.
Oh, man.
It'll be worth it when he's done. He's all these concepts he's trying to film.
Oh, man. I really want to see him do a rendition of My Favorite Things by Julie Andrews.
Oh God.
I know. It would be so creepy.
Save.
That's a problem.
Well, I got this.
What?
Okay. Just saying I'm actually finally finished with this thumbnail so I can close out of Photoshop.
Woot!
Woohoo!
Okay. But anyways, what are you doing, Jason?
I'm just browsing. I'm going to hell for this.
I didn't know this was
the
a
website?
question, but
Or is that just his intention?
probably both.
Yeah,
Is that
you know.
two separate? Is that
Give
two
him-
separate statements or one statement?
No, it's one
Oh my
statement.
gosh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's like irony personified.
I did not realize that he was in the chat.
I mean, we can go to Florida Man
Seeps?
if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's always hanging around.
See what's happening.
What are you doing?
No.
Oh, sorry. Ah! Wait, calm down. Oh. Go.
So
Okay.
I think we just got witness to Chagrin getting tickled.
No, Clone is like super stealthy. She's not even meaning to be, but like, and she just likes to come up and give me hugs when I'm not expecting her to. And so I just have this like cold little hands wrap around me. And it scares me every time. She's gonna grow up with so many issues. Every time I go to hug my mom, she'd scream and run away. Oh man.
Daytona Beach, Florida. An exotic dancer is accused of pointing a BB gun at her bosses after getting in a fight with another dancer on Wednesday, according to the Daytona Beach Police Department.
Oh no. A BB gun?
A BB gun. Amber
BB
Colquitt was dancing on stage at Pinup's Gentlemen's Club on International Speedway Boulevard, and customers were throwing money at her, but another dancer who wasn't performing at the time was collecting the cash. That'll get you stabbed, bitch. The two dancers got involved in a verbal altercation. The management stepped in and resolved it, saying the other dancers wouldn't be punished because she only took $3, although Colquitt insisted it was $25. She was so angry.
We're really big spenders in Florida. Did you hear about the prostitute who was going to give a beach for 2 McDoubles? At the time, they were still on the $1 menu. So.
Oh man.
Well, I mean, you
It's
know,
a real thing. It turns out the person who she was offering to do this for was a cop, and she was like, "Oh, I was going to ask you for $40 afterwards, but can I still get those McDoubles?" And he did. He bought her McDoubles on her way to jail.
well, she wanted the sandwiches and a little dessert after.
Yeah, cops are the good guys, you know.
Oh, hold on, guys.
Normally.
I'm trying to mute myself on here. I gotta get out of here real quick.
Okay. Well, thanks for jumping on. Oh,
Yeah.
she left before I could say thank you. Freaking A.
No.
Okay, so she pulled out the BB gun and pointed at the manager. At that point, the manager pulled out his real gun and said, drop the weapon and get down on the ground. He was charged with aggravated assault without intent to kill.
So is that why Vice said women should not have guns?
You missed the other one where it was a picture of a Florida, I think it was Florida anyway, dancer who stabbed out her lover's eyes and shoved a piece of wood someplace mysterious.
Let's find out. Oh, dude, what? Down
It's just
throat.
sad that I'm not surprised that's a thing.
A male stripper from Tampa was arrested Monday after he stabbed his partner in both eyes and shoved a piece of wood down his throat. Attempted murder in connection with
Okay, so
domestic violence.
They got
apparently
into the argument because he believed the victim was a cannibal. So he's like, I'm going to stab your eyes out, bitch.
You're not going to eat me, you jerk.
What? You can't eat what you can't see.
That's right.
What?
Except blind people eat every single day.
What was the thought process there? Like,
I have no
I know how
idea.
to stop him from being a cannibal. I will stab his eyes out.
And shove some wood down his throat.
You like eating humans so much. Eat this wood. You're not going to get
maybe
your hands
she
on
thought
mine
he was a
anymore.
vampire.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
shoved a piece of wood from the broken dresser into the victim's mouth to silence him. He then stomped on the piece of wood to lodge it further into the victim's mouth. Grabbed a drawer from the broken dresser and used it to hit him. Let's see. He locked the door.
That seems a little excessive to
Yeah.
defend yourself from a cannibal.
Well, I guess if it wasn't your stuff, it wouldn't matter because apparently he also robbed the guy
He did.
and he jumped out the window and then was like, he was a cannibal, so it's totally justified.
You don't want me to get eaten, do you? Man charged after paying stripper with fake $100 bill.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, that's
That
the guy.
guy, he looks like a school shooter.
Oh,
Who-
this is Michigan. Facing charges after a stripper was paid with a counterfeit $100 bill following a lap dance. Mhm.
I see that says Koshville, but at first when I looked at it, I thought it said Coochville, and I was like, no way.
Other bills were found at his home. He said they were made on a computer. He's being held on a $50,000 cash bond. I would make sure that's a cashier's check.
Well,
Just saying.
so apparently a man started a California flat burning spider.
He started burning a spider?
Yep.
Mm.
Okay, an escort and her protection were arrested after they apparently showed up to the wrong house.
Whoops.
That happens.
They showed up to the wrong house and rang the doorbell just before 3 a.m. A neighbor told the news I would have answered the door with my shotgun. The couple who lives in the home called the police, and they hid behind the post so that the people inside couldn't see him out the peephole. Okay. She texted me at 2:30 while it was happening saying, "Is your husband banging on my door or ringing my doorbell?" Oh my God, they were actually afraid for their lives too. People inside the house, yeah.
Let's see what's going on there.
We have young boys
Did
and
you-
young girls, and neither one need to be exposed to any little lady in a pink teddy at 3 a.m.
Oh my gosh. That reminds me of like Peter Steele was telling he was on Jerry Springer once and they were asking him about groupies and he was like, yeah, I've had some pretty wild groupies over my house. This one girl showed up on Christmas morning and he was living with his mother at the time and he goes, she was stark nude except for some high heels and a Santa Claus hat and she rang the bell and his mom answered, and she said, "Is Peter home?" And she said, "No, and you're gonna catch pneumonia." That's what that reminds me of. Like, just like these older couple answering the door at 3 a.m. and she's like, "Hi, I'm here," and he's like, "Who are you? What are you doing?
What are you doing here? Go away.
Why are you here?"
Oh,
Uh,
oh man. And that's what they look like. She's a bit rough.
yeah.
The hooker.
No, that's the hooker right there.
Oh, yeah.
Naked Florida man
Yeah.
says he
The
pooped his
meth.
pants. Not even-
I guess that's how you bring a nightmare with you.
I don't want to do your stupid poll. What are you doing?
Trying to make you do something against your will. They're pole raping you.
You know, that's a thing, but it's POLE.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gotta be
Oh,
careful
well.
with that.
Okay. God damn it. No. Noah Zanuski, 20, was arrested in Melbourne, Florida, after police say he entered a Circle K on Wickham wearing only a pair of shorts and displaying a large knife. Witnesses claim he was looking for Seth, who he claimed owed him money. Okay. Okay, the naked Melbourne man. Police found a 31-year-old dude running around the parking lot of a plumbing business without any clothes on.
Okay, real quick, because Steeps is going to sleep. I just want to tell him good night and that I love him.
Good night, Seeps. I love you too.
Okay. Gay.
Also, a woman electrocuted herself with her son's dirty diaper in India.
Okay.
Did you read about the diaper fires in India?
No.
So there was somebody, I retweeted it. Somebody said that the cat drawing on a bunch of Pampers looked like the Arabic word for Muhammad. So they're protesting by burning them en masse in the middle of the streets and like freaking out. They're very disturbed, I guess. God, I'm trying to find like the news article that went with that. I found one, but when you type in India diaper fire, there is a lot that comes up. Like, I don't know what they're doing in India, but they need to stop. It's not
Okay.
cool.
Okay. Well, I'm just looking through my DeviantArt and seeing if anyone said something stupid there. I found nothing. So what else has happened recently?
And there's this cunty kid right here.
So which fields support the NRA the most?
Hate this kid. Wrong kid died.
Oh, too soon.
Hmm.
Too soon?
I just think
It's been over 2 weeks. Come on. No, it hasn't. It hasn't been 2 weeks yet. My bad.
no.
My bad, guys. My bad.
Yeah,
Hmm.
too soon. I don't know. I just think that like you're in a tragedy and you're politicizing this, and like I don't know, the whole situation with this kid seems like shady as like he's just a puppet mouthpiece, and he's a kid. Maybe one day he'll look back on that and be like, I was being kind of a jackass, but
I hope so.
you know, who knows? Like
Yeah.
we all do stupid things when we're a kid, and obviously CNN's feeding him a lot of bullshit. He tweeted something out today about, please don't visit Florida for
Let's see. Let's see what he tweeted today.
please don't visit Florida for spring break until there's gun legislation or something, which you're never going to get in Florida. Like there's too many good old boys down here. Sorry about it, but there is. And
Oh, yeah. Spend your spring break in
Yeah.
Puerto Rico, which is still not up to 100%. Dude.
Yeah, I'm not going to Puerto Rico. Don't they still have issues with a hurricane? Like the
Yeah.
hurricane that hit them a few months back?
Oh, here it is. Here it is.
Yeah, it doesn't.
yeah, and it's like,
These
I mean,
coalitions.
yeah, well, CNN won't be happy, but they're used to having moron anchors, so it's fine. Like, here's the thing: like, you're taking money out of the Florida economy. When people don't come here, it's bad for everyone. So, like, yeah, everybody boycott, and then when there are no schools and we don't have things like what they have access to, because the tourism board pays a lot of our tax, and we have to start paying property tax, and we have to start, doubling. Sorry, not property. We still have to start paying state tax, and doubling our contributions. Pass, thanks. And if nobody comes here, then like a lot of people are out of jobs. So, I mean, what do you think happens with that? I mean, I get it. He's a kid. Like, of course, he doesn't understand how the economy works. He probably hasn't taken an econ class in high school yet. So, like, why are we listening to him again?
We're not.
Why do we listen to kids?
We shouldn't.
I mean,
Because they know everything. They know how to eat Tide Pods, after all.
the Democrats.
They're so woke.
They're like the same party that's like, let's change the color of Tide Pods because it's really difficult to discern that that's not a food since they look kind of appetizing. Because, corrosive material would be like something you would want to eat. But
this annoys me.
They're the same people who are like, let's let 16-year-olds vote. They can't read and determine that eating detergent is a bad thing, but we want them to be in charge of how our country runs. And we let them drive. Like, that to me is mind-boggling. Like, I don't know any 16-year-old who is responsible enough to be behind the wheel of a car.
So they pretty much verified all of those kids on Twitter.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
BlackLivesMatter.com. What the fuck?
What?
It's just like,
Really?
is she black? Like,
She doesn't
I don't
look
even
black.
know.
She looks pretty white to me.
I don't know. What is she doing?
I have no idea.
Oh, that's her elementary school yearbook.
Yeah.
Huh.
Okay. How does that prove anything?
It doesn't prove anything.
Like, so
No.
why would anyone even do that? Like, I don't know, is that her friends that are like, oh, you don't have a picture of yourself when you were in second grade? And she's like, I so do, you guys. What is wrong with kids? Like, they're so stupid. I'm surprised I haven't won an Oscar by now.
I gotta get away from this. This is bullshit.
I'm a crisis actor. Oh, God. I mean, of course she's a crisis actor. She's a teenager.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
duh. All teenagers are in crisis always. Like, it's just the state of being for them. You're like, how was your day today? Oh, you're like, okay, here we go. Let's listen for the crisis. That's how teenagers are. I don't know. The older I get, the more like agitated with teenagers I am. I'm just like, it's not all about you. Why are you still... They just all need to go to a boarding school, and just the people who can deal with them can stay there and take care of it.
Yeah.
Like, they shouldn't be allowed out in society. That's my protection plan for high schools. Just put them all in a boarding school and they'll be safe.
Words Anonymous
Lock
is
it.
starting in half an hour, apparently.
Lock it down. Oh, good. I'm glad that they're okay.
Yeah, they're good. I'm going to try to get on there if I can.
Nice.
Cool.
Ugh.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah, pneumonia. That sucks.
Florida jail hangs neon vacancy sign. Accommodations, no privacy, group bathrooms and showers, no meal selection, free transportation to courthouse or state prison, designer jewelry to wear, free designer clothing. Enjoy your stay. Crime stops here.
That's awesome.
That's pretty cool. Oh, God. They sold everything and bought a boat to sail the world. It sank on day 2. Wow.
What? That's like, that only happens to Florida people. Like, they're so awful. It's awful here.
They seem that way.
They have no job, no savings, and nowhere to go.
And they were selling timeshares before they did this.
Oh my God, irony. They probably won the boat from selling the most timeshares.
In April, they bought a 1969 Columbia sailboat in Alabama for $5,000 and spent that much fixing up the boat. They named it Lanyap. They sailed from Alabama. Okay, father helped them sail from Alabama to Panama City. And that's how they learned how to sail. They reached Tarpon Springs. Worked on the hull, rewired the boat, got it ready. They sailed into a new port, navigating a channel.
Of course, they'd never sailed it before. They had never sailed. Is that even a thing? They sailed into a new port, navigating a channel they had never sailed. Yeah,
Yep.
didn't it just say they had never sailed at all, period?
Right.
Everything's new. He's
Oh,
trying to be
God.
Magellan.
He ripped his keel off.
I don't know.
Probably on a reef. And then he rolled it.
Oh, geez.
Huh.
Took about 20 minutes for it to sink.
Huh.
They have
So
$90.
apparently- So Nutria has made another channel for streaming, it seems,
Oh,
since this other one got taken down.
His other stream channel got taken down?
Well, apparently he got a strike for something on his first one. So then he made another one so he could stream still, and that one got hit strike today, so he made a third one just in case.
Oh my god.
how do people get all these strikes? They just get people pissed off at them?
I think the bigger the audience, the more
attention it gets, and the more attention you get, the more assholes you get.
I got flagged for being porn on YouTube too, for that non-binary porn.
You didn't show anything.
I know, it was just the noises. That's how I appealed it. I said that Milo Stewart was a big bully and she was making fun of straight people and that it wasn't fair that I couldn't point out that non-binary people said that sound the same, and they released my channel.
Yeah.
Milo Stewart's actually pretty cool, like as a person.
I'm
He
sure.
probably is. Lots of people on the internet, though, are cool people outside of the internet.
Yeah, you know, it's surprisingly that dude that's an elf is actually pretty smart.
I don't know the dude that's an elf. What?
Oh, there's a dude and he's an elf. He did a ton of surgery to change. I think Suit Yourself did a roast video of him, which I would link you, but his channel's dead, so I can't. But I'm pretty sure it was him. And he gave a recent interview, and you know they were asking him about trans species, and he's like, "Look, I'm not dumb. Like, I know I'm a human, but I just feel better looking this way." He's like, "I want to look like I'm an elf, and that's what I did, and I did it, you know."
Oh, fair enough.
He's like, I don't expect anybody to treat me any differently. Like, I'm not a human. And I was like, I could get on board with that. You let your freak flag fly. Do whatever you gotta do. Just don't harass me about it. Like, if he's like, you have to refer to me as Elrond, the council of the Lord of Rivendell, I'd be like, no, Antoine, I'm not doing that. Like, but like you're not though. That's the issue I have. I mean, whatever you want to do to yourself, like, it's on you. It's not on me. I don't have to live with that decision.
Right.
So, I was actually kind of surprised. I figured he was one of those weirdos who wanted everybody to validate him. And then I was like, you know what? He's just a normal guy. It'd be the same thing as covering yourself in, you know, head to toe tattoos. Just do what you do. And as long as you're not forcing anybody to also cover themselves in tattoos or also do anything weird or refer to you as weird things, I ain't got a problem with it. You have body
No.
autonomy. It is his body and his choice. He may do what he likes. And if what he likes is to have pointy ears and look like an elf, awesome. Some kid climbed into one of those again.
Yeah.
Why do they do that?
Because they want to get the stuffed animals directly. They don't want to have to fidget around with a bunch of rigmarole.
It's probably because their parents were like, no, you can't have $1. And they're like, I'll show you. And then they're like banging on the outside, Mom! And the parents are like horrified.
Yep. Lesson learned. Give your daughters or kids money to use those things.
Florida man
at
awarded
least bring a sledgehammer.
$37,500 after cops mistake glazed donut for meth. Oh my god.
Okay.
I remember reading about this, by the way, in the newspaper here.
Okay, he just dropped off a friend chemotherapy. He was driving home an older woman from his church who worked at the 7-Eleven, so she wouldn't have to walk 2 miles. Sounds like a saint, this man. Okay, so he sped a little bit. Did a rolling stop. Okay. Okay. 4 officers searched his car. Found some crystals on the floorboard of the car when officers used a field testing kit. The white substance tested positive for methamphetamine. Rushing said that was impossible. I've never even smoked a cigarette. That's glazed from a Krispy Kreme donut. I get one every other Wednesday. He was booked on charges of possessing meth and while armed with a weapon. Oh yeah, because he had his pistol permit, his concealed carry. As he sat in jail, he asked himself, "Lord, what am I doing here?" It's funny because I called my wife to tell her what happened, and the guy next to me waiting for the phone started to laugh. He said, "This is crazy. I think you got a real good lawsuit here." He spent 10 hours in jail before being released on bail. Orlando police insisted the evidence it collected from Rushing's car to the Florida Department of Law Enforcement for further testing, which determined that, just as he said, the white crystals were not a controlled substance. They were glazed, basically sugar. Results did not indicate whether the substance was sweet and delicious. All charges against him were dropped. It would be a funnier story if it hadn't been so closely replicated in Oviedo, a Florida city northeast of Orlando.
It's pronounced Oviedo.
Oviedo. Okay.
Really?
Yeah, I know where that is.
Wow.
I've been there before. Loads of times.
So is stupidity just something that's common for Florida nowadays, or?
It's always been common for Florida.
Okay, they found a white dust on his floor and said it tested positive for cocaine.
Yeah, but it was powdered donut.
No, this was drywall dust.
Oh.
I know for a fact
it happens a lot. It happens a lot. Like, it's always in the newspaper. Like, I don't know why. It happens a lot.
Well, not everyone lives in Florida, Allie, so not all of us are familiar with this level of stupid.
Yeah, I know. You guys are all like, wow, how could you be that dumb? And I'm like, it's kind of a weekly thing down here.
I'm Florida adjacent. I understand it. It's okay. Okay, apparently whatever brand of narcotic testing they have sucks. They could have saved themselves a lot of money.
They don't test it. The thing about the police is they put it in like a little tube and they're like, oh, it tests positive because they're lazy and they want the perp to be like, oh, you got me. and then they can, put them into like a gotcha situation.
hmm
Like, I mean, it happens a lot.
Huh.
The cops here are like real weird. Like, I got pulled over for stealing a car because when I went to the tag office, they had switched the color of the vehicle I was in on the tag, and they pulled me over, put me in handcuffs, threw me in the back of the car, threw all of my stuff out all over the road, like searched everything, pulled everything apart, searched everything throughout the car. There were 6 cop cars and 2 drug dogs, and the guy comes over and he's like, "Is there anything you want me to tell you about, or is there anything you want to tell me about in here that could get you in trouble?" And I was like, "No, I have a couple of box cutters and some ibuprofen." And he was like, "What do you use the box cutters for?" At work?
Open boxes.
Yeah, like I work overnight stock, so that's what I use those for. So that'd be the only weapon that I would have. It's a tool. And I have ibuprofen. Sometimes I get headaches. And they were like, okay. And then they're like, the dogs are in the car. And then like they get the call back. They're like, okay, well, we have to check, we have to check the car. So they tow the car to their yard so that they can check for the VIN number. I'm sitting in like where they would book you. And there's like, there's like a couple girls that like walk in, and I'm just like, oh God, like what the fuck? And so like this girl's like, what are you here for? Blondie, Barbie doll looking ass. And I was like, Grand Theft Auto. And like kind of did like one of those like little like, you're handcuffed to the bench, like your hands and your feet. And I just kind of did one of those like little shoulder things. And she was like, oh, okay, you ain't playing. And I'm just like, God, I hope nobody like tries to attack me while I'm sitting here.
Oh God.
And then they're like, the sheriff comes back in and he's like, all right, you're going to need to come with me. And I'm like, God damn it. Like, I'm pretty sure at the time, like the car was under like my parents' name because I wasn't, I didn't have any credit. So like, I was probably like, I don't know, 19 or 20. And so they're like, oh, we'll put it in our name when we take out the loan, so it's lower interest. And so I'm thinking like, oh man, they think I stole this car 'cause like it's not my name on it. I'm like, I hope that my mom didn't like get pissed at me that day. And she's like, I'm just gonna report the car stolen. And I'm like, she wouldn't do that. She's not that crazy. So I'm like trying to go over all the scenarios in my head in which like this would be a bad thing. And the guy's like, I'm really sorry. Here are your keys and all your stuff. We checked everything out. It's okay. He's like, we pulled the car out for you. And I'm like, okay. And he's like, you might want to go back to the site though, because all your stuff is still out on the side of the road. Sure as shit, I get out there and like all my hockey gear and everything's like laying around on the side of the road and nobody came to help me. So it's like dark out and I'm out there picking my shit up off the side of the road. But yeah, that's how policing works here. So then I had to go to the tag office and go fix my tag so that they didn't pull me over again. And I get to the tag office and they're like, yeah, that's going to be $25 to reprint it. I was like, what the fuck? Really? Like, so now you're going to charge me in addition to the fact that I had to like go to jail and pick all my stuff up off the side of the road. And there's like dog hair in the back of my car from the dogs. And she's like, sorry, we can't waive any fees. And I'm like, you guys messed up though. She's like, well, people need reprints for all kinds of things. Like if you lose it or whatever. I'm like, I didn't lose it though. Like you guys just messed up the tag. Like you messed up the registration. I was like, here's the registration that I handed you with the color of the car. And here's the registration you gave me with the color that's not right. And she's like, well, you should have noticed it and brought it back that day and we wouldn't have to charge you. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to pay for it. And she's like, well, then you're just going to have to deal with getting pulled over. I was like, that's fine. She's like, did you change it in the system? Yep. I was like, well, good. Then they're not going to know. She's like, well, you will get fined for not having a proper registration. I'm like, I sincerely doubt this will happen to me twice. And if they do, I'll just explain to them why. Be like, I was not paying $25 for this.
Well, okay.
Yeah, just Florida's just stupid. It doesn't make any sense. Don't get pulled over in Florida because they'll find some way to make that a miserable experience.
Yeah. That's what it sounds like. Just don't mess with people in Florida, because I think I remember hearing some where some person tried to stop a bullet with a book.
Yeah.
I love how she doesn't even sound surprised at that. She just goes with it.
Oh, my boy's only got 92 subs.
Uh-huh. It'll pick up though.
Yeah.
Yeah. All you fuckers watching this right now, go to his channel and sub to him.
How many people are watching aside from Jacob? Jacob. It's Jacob.
Yeah.
It may be time to call it stream, sir.
Yeah, I think so. I think I got as much of a celebration stream out of this as I can.
Yay.
We will. I don't know. Do you feel like doing another stream tomorrow, Allie, or do you think you're good with not doing it?
I mean, I'm good.
Yeah, I think
it's up to you. If you want to do it, I'll do it. But guys, we could take the night off. I think it'd be fine.
Yeah, I think we could. But anyways, thank you all for watching in the chat. I know this was an interesting week. Thank you to Chagrin, Allie, and Jason for stopping by. Thank you for the trolling in the chat seepage. So thank you all for watching. Have a nice day, and please go sub to Sinatra's new channel.